quick and thorough here since I gotta go. And since it's not really a project, well, it's not a progress update, it's more so I don't know, we're just where we're at. I went and threw on the intake, throttle body, and a bit of the intake piping just so I could get 1, 2, and 3, and then the other hoses hooked up. From my understanding, all I'm really gonna have to do to delete this part right here, I had one hose going there and I had another hose going in there. I figure I'll just plug this up. I'll zoom out a little bit. I'll plug this up, so then that'll stop this, and then plug this port here, and then find a bolt that'll go in here. I've got spare bolts for days, so whether that's coolant or air that would come out here, I don't know, but I'll probably go ahead and throw some thread sealer on that too, make sure it's okay. As for the harness, this is the Type S harness. Got about 6 clips here, one of them being right here. That might be a O2, I'm not very sure. This one, I'm not sure. This one I think is the IAT. So I've got a loose sensor somewhere. I don't know where it goes on here, but pretty much that's, if you can see it right there, that sensor. So I'm probably gonna have to swap plugs. Okay. What else? I got 2 more down here. This one I'm pretty sure goes here, but I either need to swap my sensor out or I need to swap the clip out. I think it's easier to swap out the sensor, right? Then we've got one down here that I did swap out. Am I confident about it? I'm confident in the wiring work that I did, but I'm not sure if it went, if each wire matches up to go here, because that's the one that I rewired. So I did my best, right? Keep in mind, we're just doing this is a K24A4 Accord motor and transmission. So pretty much we're just converting that to this Type S harness. And considering that I got both harnesses, actually, considering that the wires match up, right? Black and red, yellow, black, and then just straight up black. Considering that they matched up, I decided to just go ahead and do it like that. And worst case scenario, I'm wrong. It's kind of whatever. What else? That was my mouth. I didn't just fart. Anyway, moving on. So we're talking about wiring, right? I think I covered most of my bases there. My charge harness is ready. Need to get, well, the starter wire is wired up. The charge harness, however, I got my secure line right there, right? Then this wire is gonna have to mate up with the black wire that I tied it to right there to just, keep track of it. And that goes to the alternator charge wire, that black one. So if it's as simple as this one was, I'm gonna change that clip off and I'm gonna probably go with the tie. I don't know, definitely doesn't look the best, and this is not secure at all, and it's ready to come off just at a tug. So there's that. I don't need to mess with my accessories too much. The alternator is going to work itself after I do that wire. Power steering, I'm going to have to, I don't know what to do to protect the pump while I'm running it. I could take it off and do the idler pulley, but it's money I don't want to spend, and plan on finding a solution sometime soon. And then the AC compressor, which kind of the same case. I don't think you want to run these too dry, and if I do and I destroy them, I didn't really pay for them. I did, but I didn't buy the part itself. It came with the engine. So I probably do want to figure out how to get these two going. It's gonna be about $200 for their respective kits. You know, there's a conversion kit for power steering, a conversion kit for air conditioning. So I'll get both of those sorted out, figure out what I can do with that. Save some time probably by not trying to fabricate it like I was. I was definitely thinking about it. But we're just picking off little bits here. Like this one right here, I called O'Reilly's. It's less of a issue for me now since they let me know I had a warranty on my brake caliper and I pushed it out. I can probably push it back in, but why do that? I'll do it. I'll do it and see if it holds pressure. Why not? Rotors, I got the pads for this one. Shims are both in. I'm gonna probably run it as is because they should work whether the rotors are rusted or not. I think that's the least of my problems. Number one is probably starting the engine. Try not to too much. Don't think I've been doing too bad about it either. I'm gonna blow this out. I'm posting those axles just in case someone could find a use for them. These are power steering hoses. One of them has a leak in it. Not sure which one. Okay, and then the other two either came off of here or they came off the Accord. I can't say for sure. But pretty much, what I think I should do is just see which fittings fit where. Because one of these is from a CRV and the other two are probably from the Integra. I did help someone with a CRV and his hose was leaking, so I kept it just in case I ever needed it. So we got that one. Boom, boom, boom. I want to take the subframe, put it in the car. I might need new tie rods, but if we're just trying to get the K-Series going, man, it's not a big deal. What is a bigger deal is these lock washers that go on the tie rods, because I don't seem to have them. So I'll go check warranties. If I've got some type of warranty that'll allow me to, you know, get those washers for cheap, or if I need to get them online, I'll do it. Okay, I got to figure out why there's 3 ports here when it's supposed to just be a pressure line and a return line, to my knowledge, right? I got my piece that goes up here that pretty much allows you to convert your steering. This bolt's loose, it needs to be tightened. A bolt check is gonna happen before I drive the car, definitely. Okay, but yeah, for right now, that's the car as it sits. We got crank no start status, and that's good because only the starter is, well, the starter's wired up and that's ready to go. I need to get my fuel system set up. That's probably the biggest pain in the ass that we're gonna have to deal with, but it shouldn't be too bad once I lock in on it. My biggest issues right now are the washers that go under here. I'm not sure how big of an issue that is, but to me it's an issue. Okay, next, I've got this. Really just need to put it on here, secure it, figure out my hosing, the lines, how I want to route them. Got to make sure that they work, got to make sure that they hold pressure. And you know, really once I have this going, then we'll be able to figure out why we're not getting fuel pressure. And don't sit here and say no shit, because I know that's not ready yet. I want to figure out why when I turn the key I'm not getting fuel pressure, because my Hondata is linked up, right? Do I have a tune loaded? I thought I had a tune loaded for like a base TSX or the Accord, I'm not sure. But that's good, we're making progress. It's good that we're making progress. I'm gonna put that subframe under and clean up, go to the gym. Have a nice day.